Well, now tonight's headlines. The Welsh international goalkeeper Neville Southall makes a magnificent save in the closing minutes to guide Everton to a 2-1 win at Tottenham and increase their lead in Division 1 to 4 points. Earlier, Andy Gray and Trevor Stephen put Everton 2 up before Graham Roberts pulls one back for Spurs. Then, with 3 minutes left, Southall makes that superb save to deny Mark Falco. At Old Trafford, goals by Brian Robson, the England captain, and Frank Stapleton helped Manchester United to come from behind to beat Leicester 2-1, a win that puts them into second place. And Ian Rush scores twice, the first goal after only 52 seconds to steer the champions Liverpool to a 3-0 victory at Sunderland. Harry.
And that's it from Sportsnight tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. Next week we have a big night of European semi-final football with Merseyside still flying the flag. Liverpool at home in the European Cup and Everton away in the Cup Winners' Cup. But tonight, as David's already pointed out, it was the league title at stake as Everton took a major step towards the title for the first time in 15 years with that 2-1 win over Spurs. From all of us, good night.
Now here's the lineup tomorrow evening on BBC1 with our Thursday visit to Albert Square for EastEnders at 7 o'clock. Top of the Pops at 7:30 is followed at 8 o'clock by the last episode in the present series with Del Boy and Rodney, Only Fools and Horses. At 8:30, a question of sport for Bill Beaumont, Emlyn Hughes and their teams, delivered as usual by question master David Coleman. Then, after the 9 o'clock news, a further episode in Carla Lane's series I Woke Up One Morning. Donald McCormick is in the chair for question time at 5 to 10 with Professor Jean Miller, MPs John Prescott and Norman Tebbit, and Peter Jenkins of The Guardian. And at 5 to 11, reggae is this week's theme for aspiring musicians in Rock School. Paul Alexander continues the Gospel according to St. John at 11:20, and finally at 11:30, the New York Cabbies help their colleague Elaine to make an important decision about her career in Taxi. That's Thursday on BBC1. And now here's Paul Alexander with tonight's programme in his series for Holy Week. Tomorrow, Paul Alexander tells how Jesus prepares his followers for his death and for their future troubles. Then alone he prays to his Father to look after his followers. That's tomorrow evening at 11:20. A week on Sunday, we begin a new series of This Is the Day, a live television service which links viewers together in prayer and worship. Each programme comes from the home of a member of our viewing community, and if you'd like to share anything with this fellowship of viewers, to ask for prayers or to give thanks, please write to This Is the Day, BBC Television, London W12 8QT. And now the weather. Most places will start dry with bright intervals, but rain and strong winds will soon reach the southwest, extending to many central and western areas in the afternoon, and to some northern and eastern parts of the country by evening. Temperatures will be a little above normal everywhere. That's the weather for tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is Maundy Thursday, and in the morning the Queen will be with the Duke of Edinburgh at Ripon Cathedral, where she will distribute the Royal Maundy. The service is to be broadcast live on Radio 4, beginning at 10:45 tomorrow morning. And it's actually later this morning, really, since it's now approaching 13.5 minutes past midnight. And it's time for us to close BBC1 for tonight. May we now wish you a very good night.